Welcome to Earlville Library District's Summer 2023 Craft Bags for Adults, Week 6. For our final week of summer crafting, Miranda's prepared a coaster weaving project. She'll take you step by step through the process of turning some yarn on a cardboard frame into fun summer coasters. If you haven't yet picked up your craft bag, give us a call to see if you can still reserve one. Remember, craft bags are only held until August 5th, 2023, so claim them while you can. Even without one of our craft bags, these materials are pretty easy to come by if you'd like to try making this one on your own. Let's get started. Here are the supplies you'll find in your craft bag, or you can use this as your shopping list if you're making this one on your own. On one of the short edges of your cardboard, starting at the far left corner, mark every ½ centimeter, starting at the 1½ centimeter mark for a total of 20 marks. Do the same thing along the other short edge. Use scissors to snip short notches into each mark. Careful not to make these notches too deep. Next, mark a point 1½ inches up from the bottom edge of the cardboard on each side and draw a line to connect. Repeat on the other end of the cardboard. Now you're ready to create the loom to weave your project on. Use the 9 yards of yarn and hold the tail of the yarn on the back of the cardboard with your thumb. Slide the yarn into the first slot on the top left. Use a piece of tape to secure the tail to the back of the cardboard. Flip the cardboard back around and slide the yarn into the far right slot at the bottom of the cardboard. Wrap it around the back of the cardboard and slide it into the next slot on the top of the cardboard. Repeat, bringing the yarn down into the next slot on the bottom and then around and back and into the next slot on the top of the cardboard until all slots are full. To finish off, bring the yarn around to the back of the project, use another piece of tape to secure it to the back, and trim off the extra. Flip the cardboard back over to the right side and you're ready to start weaving. Pick one of the 2-yard lengths of yarn to start with. Each craft bag has different colors of coordinating yarn. Thread one end of the yarn through the plastic needle. Starting on the right where the pencil line is, send your needle underneath the first line, over the second, under the third, and so on to the end of the row. Pull the yarn all the way through, leaving about a 2-inch tail. Now, starting from the left, start weaving under the first line, over the next, and so on to the opposite edge. When pulling your yarn through, make sure it is taut but not tight. Pulling the yarn too tightly on the edges will cause the coaster to shrink in the middle. Use your needle to push down the loops so they sit in straight lines right on top of each other. Keep weaving back and forth, starting on either side with an underneath stitch for a total of 7 rows. Count your rows by counting each loop at the end of the row. Pull your needle free and let the tail hang loose on the right of the project. Thread your yarn with the next 2-yard color of yarn you'd like to use. Begin weaving with your new color. Notice Miranda starts weaving underneath the first line because her tail from the previous color ends on top of the last line. Weave back and forth the same way as the first color for another 7 rows. Weave your final 2 colors of 2-yard yarn the same way. Your tail should end on the right of the project. With your last tail on your needle, slide the needle underneath the first 6 loops on the tail side and draw the tail yarn through. This will secure the loose end of the project. Do the same thing with the first tail from the project. On the side of your project with all of the tails, you'll tie sets of 3 tails together at a time. If you did stripes like our example, you'll tie 2 tails of one color to 1 tail of the other color. Remove the tape from the back of the cardboard. And snip through the center of all the lines of yarn on the back of the project. 2 by 2, remove sets of the loom yarn from the notches and tie them together as closely to the project as you can in double knots. Repeat removing yarn from notches in pairs and tying them together on the other side. Trim your fringe to your liking, leaving at least an inch. Trim the yarn tails on the side, but leave enough so that the tails can be folded behind and glued to the back of the project. Turn the project over and use the included small stick and fabric glue to fold the tails to the back of the project, smear the glue over top, and secure them into place. Be patient with this part. The glue takes a minute to dry, so keep pressing with the stick and use a good amount of glue. Once your glue is dry, you've completed 1 coaster. We've provided enough supplies to make a total of 4 coasters. Your cardboard template can be reused for each coaster. We hope you enjoyed our final week of summer 2023 crafting. Stay tuned for more fun programs to come. Check out our website, www.earlvillelibrary.org, to stay updated with all of our other program offerings. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.